Hi, welcome to another yoga session with Dr. Beth. Today's session will be all about stretching. I will be using this. This is my strap. It doesn't look like a normal yoga strap, but a normal yoga strap will work. Typical yoga straps have buckles or things that hook together so that you can make a loop, such as this, or you can use it as a straight piece of strap. If you do not own a yoga strap, you could use a belt. You could use a hand towel, a longer hand towel, if you will. And you adjust how you use your strap based on the distance that you need to reach. So a few sessions ago, we used the block, and blocks are about bringing the floor upward. Well, straps are about making your hand longer. So if you can't reach your toes like this, now with a strap, you can reach your toes. This is a lot longer of a strap than I would typically need because I am flexible, but I am using it to show you how to use it in your practice. Long straps will work for this as well. Just make sure you know how to make a loop with it, with the buckle, so you can lasso the foot like that. Or if we're using the straight side, you'll go around the foot like that. And you can adjust how you use your strap to what feels best for you. Some people prefer to use the loop for every move. Some people prefer to use just the straight edge and make their own sort of hold. Uh, so choose whichever one works for you. I will offer a suggestion, maybe even two, based on the stretching we're doing. Everything will be done on the mat today. We will start off in child's pose as usual, do a little cat-cow warm-up kind of thing, extension a little bit, and then onto the mat for just some really focused stretching today. Have a wonderful practice, and if you're ready to start, place that strap or whatever you are using off to the side and find child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, knees wide, and sit your hips back on your heels. Now, as you can see, I've been filming outside quite a bit. It's a little warm here in Phoenix right now, so I am inside today. And as I've said in previous ones, or as you may have seen, I do have animals. So there's a possibility that dogs might be barking in the background or trying to get into the room. This is part of life right now. We don't get to go to a yoga studio and practice in complete silence. But then there's also something to be said for being able to turn off those distractions and really bring your breath work in and focus back on being present in your yoga practice. So I really hope that my environment doesn't disturb you, nor do I, and I hope that you can find peace in your own environment. Child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees open, extend those arms out and rest the forehead over that. Really relax those forearms down by bending the elbows. Relax the shoulders down the back. Pull the belly tight and breathe in and out through the nose. Slow, deep, rich, full breath. Noticing the air as it travels in and out through the nose. Filling the lungs. Maybe you feel your back expand and round. Deep breath in. Sigh out. Really take this time to bring the attention to being on your mat. Take your right hand and thread your right hand under your left arm. Coming down onto the right shoulder and right temple. Extend the left arm long. And return back to child's pose. Switching sides, take the left arm under the right. Dropping down onto the shoulder and temple. Extending the right arm long. Turn back to child's pose. Take another deep breath in. Sigh it out. Rise up, tabletop. Take a little cow and cat. Inhale, lift the heart, tilt the hips, drop the belly, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin in and press the floor away for cat. Again, inhale, belly drops, heart lift, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin in and press the floor away for cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to that flat back. Take your hip out to the right and then press the hip back towards the heel. Extend through the arms. Maybe hang the head. Come back up to tabletop. Left hip pokes out. Sit that hip back toward the left heel and extend through the arms. Back to tabletop. Go ahead and bring the legs around. And start off nice and easy. I'm going to turn to the side here a little bit so I have a little bit more space. And extend the right leg long and straight out in front of you. So again, we're doing stretching today and bringing that left foot in. So take the time to get those hips square onto the mat and the chest is forward. So right now the heel is directly in front of you. Take your strap. You can use it the long way and wrap the foot like this, holding on to the strap with two hands. You can make your loop, place it around the foot, and hold onto the strap maybe with one hand. So it really does depend on which one you want to do. I prefer in this position to do a single strap around the foot. So square yourself. So take your time here. Square yourself to your foot. Shoulders down, belly tight, bend your elbows. Hollow out the belly and start to pull the crown of the head towards your foot. Shoulders stay square, belly is tight. Breathe. Nice and easy. Slowly come up. Simply just move the foot out to the side a little bit. And then readjust that left foot. So now the leg is at an angle. Turn your body towards that leg, and you can adjust whichever way you're using the strap. You can continue to do the same thing, or you can loop, make your adjustment. Shoulders straight to the floor, belly tight, and forward fold. Now check out your elbows here. A lot of times people have a tendency to let those elbows flare. I want you to pull your elbows like you're framing your knee. Shoulders down the back, chest is forward, belly tight. Slowly come up. Release the foot. Switching sides. Extend the left leg long, straight out in front of you. Sole the right leg anywhere on the inside. Take your time to sit up nice and tall. Now try to mirror whichever strap grip you did on the other side. Just grip. Square yourself to the leg. Straighten the leg but not lock. Lift the heart and then fold into it as you exhale. And again, those elbows are staying in. The shoulders are down. Crown of the head is forward and you're breathing. Rising up. Taking the leg out to the left. Adjusting the foot. Sitting up tall and turning your body towards the foot. Making whatever adjustments you made onto the grip of the strap or the position of the strap. Chest is lifted and then exhale, fold forward. Tuck the chin in, relax the shoulders, bring your elbows around your knee. Hollow out the belly, keep your hips down, breathe. Slowly rise. Let's try opening those legs out wide into a V position. We're going to start off by warming up or stretching out those inner thighs. So simply place your hands flat, like you're going into tabletop position. The feet are flexed. And think about your hips. I want you to take your pelvis and sort of tilt it behind you a little. Most of you have probably already noticed your inner thighs have engaged. And this might be enough for you, but if it's not, you can just lift the heart. Start to lean forward, maybe walk the hands out. Just drop to the forearms and press the chest forward. So again, don't round your back. I want you to press your chest forward. Crown of the head forward. You can lay the whole way down on the floor if that is in your practice and within your ability. So in yoga, more is not better. Less is more in yoga. You want to honor the space, honor your body, and breathe. Slowly come up. Now turning towards your right leg, lasso that right leg. So because our left leg is extended out, we may not have the same reach now because our legs are wide. So if you need to, you can use the loop to grab that foot, or you can use the flat edge strap. But you might need to adjust it. So in my case, I'm putting one finger in each loop in each side because I can't reach as far. I might actually do the loop. That might make it. So sit up tall, holding on with either one hand or two. Square yourself. Now keep that left hip down. Lift your heart and start to fold forward. Elbows stay in. Chest is lifted. You're lengthening and you're breathing. Shoulders are down the back. Slowly come up. Release the foot. We're going to the other side. So you want to mirror what you did with that strap. So whatever worked for you. Now, this right hip is going to have a tendency to pop up. I want you to make sure that right hip stays nice and square. Turn your shoulders, pull the belly tight, take an inhale, and then forward fold. Keep your elbows in, relax your forehead down, shoulder blades down, belly tight. Check your right hip. Did it pop up? Ground it down. Breathe. Then slowly rise. Release the strap. Bring both feet in. So the soles of the feet are going to touch. Now, find a spot you can sit at and you can move. So if your heels come in really far, but your knees pop up like this and you can't move, I want you to move your feet out further, all right? I want you to have a little bit of space to work within those hips. Take your strap, wrap it around the bottom of your feet. Grab your strap, lift the chest, flat back. So stay here for a moment. I want you to round your back like we're in cat position. Now flatten the back, shoulders back. This is the position, belly tight. Take a breath. And then fold forward, pressing the chest towards your foot, pulling the strap, pulling yourself as close as you can, making your adjustment, shoulder blades down, crown of the head high, chin off the chest, belly in. Think about your knees, press them towards the floor with your own legs, not with your arms. Take a breath. Keep breathing. Slowly rise. Now we'll extend the legs out long. Sitting up tall. Again, hips stay square to the mat. Chest is lifted. Using your strap, you can either make a big lasso around both feet or around the back, whatever works for you. I prefer this position. You figure out what works best for you. Lift your chest, press through the heels, belly tight. Now think about my elbows. I want you to bring your elbows in, shoulders down, triceps engaged, and then we start to fold. And as we fold, we're hugging those elbows in. Many people let those elbows fall. Chest presses forward. Don't round. Think sternum towards your pig toes. Shoulder blades down. Can you tell my grandma? I almost said piggy toes. Relax the head. Breathe. And slowly rise. We're going to do some stretching on our back now. And I'm going to have to change positions because of my wall. So we will start using the right leg. So since we're going to start using the right leg, I'm going to be laying down towards you here. Shoulder blades on the mat, both feet on the mat. Lift the right foot, and you can either lasso it. I prefer to lasso for these particular exercises. But if you want to try doing a strap around it and holding it, that will work as well. Just might need a couple adjustments. Both hands on your strap, walk them as close to the foot as you can get them, while keeping your shoulders and hips on the mat. I want you to pull your toes back like you're flexing your foot and then apply a little pressure here with the strap. And the heel should be directly over the hip at this point. You're just feeling the stretch up the back of the leg. Breathe. Now, using both hands on the strap, simply start to pull the right foot towards your right shoulder a little bit. When you can't go any further, stay there. Keep your hips on this mat, keep your shoulders on the mat, and extend the left leg out. Breathe. Holding the strap only in the right hand, extend the left arm out. I'm going into cactus arms because there's no space for my left arm. And simply begin to drop the right knee out to the right, the right heel out to the right. Now your leg is straight, it's not locked. Your elbow is engaged, so engage the tricep. Your hips stay square and your shoulders stay square. Lift the heel a little bit higher, feel the stretch on the inner thigh and breathe. Slowly begin to bring the strap back. Up to the center, heel to the center. Now I am going to shift to the edge of my mat here because I will need the space. So those are the things we learn when we're practicing at home is how to quickly make adjustments for our environment. Place your left hand on the strap and your right arm out to the side. Now first we're starting with the IT band. So this is a really small movement. The heel is directly to the ceiling right now. The leg is extended. Hips are square. Do not let the hips come off for this one. Pull the foot a little towards the head, maybe an inch or two, and then maybe an inch across midline. You should then feel the stretch up the side of the leg. The hips stay on the mat. We're not dropping the foot at this point. If you do not feel it, pull it a little further over midline and a little closer to the head. Now going into the outside of that hip, the right arm is either in cactus arm or out to the right. I want you to look to the right. Keep the shoulder down. Now this time the right hip will lift as you simply start to drop the right heel across the body. Tension in it. You don't have to go far. Hollow out your belly. Breathe. Slowly coming back to center, both hands on the strap. Bring that foot towards your shoulder. Hollow out the belly. Nice deep stretch. 3, 2, 1. Let's release that leg. Maybe move it around. So I do need to switch positions. I'm going to bring my head up to the side. And then we'll return to both feet flat on the mat. The left heel will extend up and lasso the foot or do whichever strap position you preferred on the other side. Start with both hands on the strap. Hips and shoulders are square to the mat. The heel is over the hip. Press through the heel, pull through the toes. Feel the stretch up the back of the leg. Hang out here for a moment. Breathe. Keep those elbows in. And then slowly begin to bring that foot towards your shoulders. Again, hips and shoulders are still square, and then you breathe here. Start to extend the right leg out. Now again, you keep the heel on the mat. Don't let that leg flare in the air. Holding the strap only with the left hand. The right arm can come out or in cactus arms. Gaze to the right as you begin to drop the foot towards the left. Now you're still engaged in that left tricep and bicep. The elbow is bent, the leg is extended, and you're feeling the stretch through the inner thigh. Breathe. Hips and shoulders are still square to the mat. Slowly coming back to center. Hips and shoulders stay square. This time the right hand is going to pop up. So we're doing that IT band first. So it's just that small movement. Start by bringing the foot an inch or two closer to the head and then an inch across midline. And usually, as you could tell by the squeal in my voice, I felt that movement. If you do not feel it, just go a little bit further across midline and a little bit closer to the head. Breathe. Now that left arm comes out, shoulder is down. It can be in cactus arms. Look to the left as you begin to drop the left foot to the right. That left hip will pop off the mat here. Breathe, hollow out your belly. Coming back to center, both hands to the strap one more time. Bring the foot towards the shoulder. Stretch, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Release the strap, bring the legs in. Let's roll around. Maybe take a happy baby, whatever feels good to you right now. Place your feet flat on the mat, and if you had a move for the wall, sort of center yourself if you can here. Arms in cactus arms, and we'll simply windshield wiper those feet, knees side to side. Doesn't have to be deep, so try to make sure you have space here. Just sort of working out the low back from our stretching. Now bring your feet about hips width distance apart. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So you're making the number 4 here. Now, if you struggle to reach around your thigh, grab the strap. You can use the strap for this position as well. Lift the left leg. So here's your choices. You can use no strap, wrap around the thigh here, or wrap around the calf. With a strap, you can also wrap around the thigh and pull in with the strap, or wrap around the calf, or maybe lasso that foot and then start to pull. Now keep that knee bent, micro bend in that knee, and start to pull yourself inward. You should be feeling the stretch on the outside of that right thigh. Flex that right foot, bring it in, shoulders down, and breathe. Slowly release the strap if you're using it. Place the left foot down. Keep the figure 4 position. Arms in cactus arms, and then drop that right foot. to the left side. Look to the right. Breathe. Slowly come back to center and switch out your legs. Now I am going to shift to the side of my mat, although I feel there might be enough room when I drop the foot to the side. I'm just not 100% sure. So the feet are hips width distance apart again. Now the left ankle will cross over the right thigh, making that number 4 position. If you used a strap on the other side, I would say use a strap on this side. Balance is key here. Otherwise, you're going to lift the leg up and you can either wrap around the thigh with either the hands or the strap, wrap around the calf with the hands or the strap, or if you lassoed your foot, get that foot. Now, if you do have the foot here, I want to make sure, or I want you not to, don't lock that knee out. Keep a micro bend in it as you start to pull it in. Now, you might notice, even on me, that this side is much tighter than the other sides. This is what I call, isn't it interesting? Pay attention to our differences. Flex that left foot. Breathe. Slowly release that strap. Place the right foot down, leaving the left foot in its position, the number 4 here, and drop the leg to the right. So the arms are in cactus, arms are out to the side. Trying to get the left foot to hit the floor, look to the left. Breathe. Coming back to center. Bringing both knees in, taking again whatever movement feels good. Hip circles, maybe a figure 8. Maybe a happy baby might feel good here. Trying to pull those knees down, open up to the hips. Bring the soles of your feet together. Use your strap. Strap go. Wrap around your feet and allow them to fall down a little bit. Breathe. Bring the feet back up. And whatever final movement you need here, wiggle out the hips, the shoulders. And let's bring that right foot flat. Hug the left knee in. And rotate the ankle here. Reverse it. Point and flex the foot. Wiggle the toes. Using the left hand, simply take that hip in some hip circles. And reverse it. And place that left foot down, bring the right knee in, hug it in, hold it here. Rotate the ankle. And reverse. Point and flex. Wiggle your toes. Rotate that right hip. And reverse. Place both feet flat. Arms by your side. And just extend the heels to the ceiling for a moment. Get those hips down, tailbone down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower your heels to the mat. Your heels hit the mat. Open your feet the width of your mat. Let your toes, knees, and hips fall outward. Roll the right shoulder under and the left. Turn the palms to the ceiling. Settle in. Maybe shake the head side to side a couple of times. So you find that comfortable position. And you just get still. Starting at the crown of the head, start to relax through the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyelids, the jaw, the tongue, chin, the neck, shoulders, the chest, the arms, the palms, the fingers, the back, the hips, the pelvis, thighs, the calves, the feet, the toes. No work. Just allow the body to start to rest and melt into your mat. Close your eyes, take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Return to focusing only on the breath. Feel the movement in and out through the nose. Let go. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh it out. Extend your arms overhead, legs out beneath you, taking that nice deep stretch. Gently roll to one side of the body. Using that bicep as a pillow, settle in here for just a moment. When you're ready, begin to press yourself up to a seated, comfortable position. I hope you've enjoyed stretching with a strap. Sometimes people think of straps as a weakness or as a crutch or something negative about yoga. Straps, even for us flexible people, can help intensify the stretch, can help us get into the pose a little bit better, can help us just perform our practice a little bit better. Always practice, not perfection. And it is always my honor and privilege to guide your class. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale the hands down. One more time. Inhale the arms up. Press the palms, bring them to your heart space. Namaste.